Does your art pay your bills or drain your account?
Imagine me living soft girl life with 5.5 million instead of me to go and buy Canon camera.
They were owing us months one day owed us salary. One day the president you're supposed to, I'm not coming.
This is just a very good
Yeah.
moment to say, make friends, be good to people.
Welcome, Midnight Gisters. It's another episode of Nighttime Gist.
Woo!
So how excited you are.
Yes,
This
now.
is your second time here.
Because I like
You
the
too
energy.
like gist. You too like gist. Thank you for joining us. If this is your first time, hit the subscribe button. Share this quickly because what we do here is real conversation, no gatekeeping. Film lovers, you want to stay here because you have a lot to learn from these people here. And with me tonight at my sleepover party, let's meet my wonderful guests. Where are we starting from?
No, we'll start from there. Ladies first, ladies first, ladies first, ladies first.
Okay, my name is Claudius. I am a product and food photographer. So basically, I shoot products and food. So if you see an ad, I most likely took the picture based on who I be. So I have
Yeah.
worked with quite a number of brands. I have worked with Dang, Maggie, Golden Morn. There's just a few of them, but like quite a good number. So that's it. That's all for me.
I beg, no vex, where your address
No,
is? Where's your address now?
Wow.
Let's come and eat food.
I swear.
As in,
She didn't add that she has also worked with a very small company, very small, tiny, small
Oh,
startup
yes.
company called
Yes.
Onlooker, my company.
wow.
And
Yeah.
if you see my product photograph,
It's
Is
so
it like
good.
for 3 years?
yes, I'm going to share
that's
them and
still-
then you look at
that's
it.
still tiny.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's me.
Me, I take pictures with my phone. All
Yeah.
my food pictures with
It
my
still
phone.
counts.
Hello everybody, my name is NY Nana, and no, I'm not from Ghana, I'm from Nigeria, so yeah. So I'm a TV producer, TV director, film director, and I'm a wife, and the hardest job of all, I'm a mother of 3 boys.
Congrats.
That's the hardest job ever.
Hi guys, I'm also a father, right? It's a lie, I'm not a father. Hi guys, it's your boy Cage the actor. I am an actor, right? A realtor and an event influencer, right? So if you know you like to party, you have a party, you want a party, send me a DM, shoot me a picture. Let's be outside, actually.
Okay.
And you
Call
know
you
me,
after this.
I'm Susan, the queen of Midnight Gisters and award-winning producer and much more, but we'll get to know as time goes.
Like man.
Yes. And today, because of the lineup of guests that I have here, we are going to talk about something very important.
Okay.
So, simply put, does your art pay your bills or drain your account? Your type of art, does it pay your bills or
Am I
does it
starting?
drain your account?
Yes, I thought you can sleep here.
Yeah, let's go. Let's start.
Let's start.
Let's get into
Yeah.
it.
Well, it does both, right? So for me, photography is, so I do product photography first of all, and food. So I'm mostly like buying props and buying stuff like that. And then photography gets expensive, right? So you can be like, oh yeah, this job is cool, it paid me XYZ millions. And then you can just be walking on the road and one thing has happened to your camera or something happened,
God.
and then you have to spend so much money. And then each purchase is not cheap. So
Wow.
you can make money today and then put all of that money back into the business. So it does pay it sometimes, because when you don't have the big purchases to make, you're all cool, like, oh, okay, I have everything covered, I'm living baby girl life, stuff like and all of that. And then it will hit you. So I have like a very small story. So I was shooting for a brand, Golden Morn, and then it was all cool. Shoot was going great, everything was fine, and then I dropped my camera. So I shoot tethered, so my camera was plugged to my laptop, and I was trying to move one of the props on the set, and I got tangled in the cable, and my camera dropped,
Oh my
and
God.
it dropped, and it went bad on the spot. Now I didn't have a big camera. Like I had never thought that is something that could happen. Like, I'm careful now, I'm taking things slow, and it dropped. And in that moment, I was like, okay, what do I do? And I was like, okay. And then the client was like, oh, you know what, it's fine, we can figure it out. They even brought a camera to see if I could use it, but it was like a very old camera. I'm like, no, don't worry, I'm going to figure it out. And then I had to stop the shoot at that time, went back home, and spent about 5.5 million naira on a new camera
Oh my
and
God.
resumed the shoot after like a week or so.
So basically, I feel like
So,
from
yeah.
what I'm hearing is like your type of job, one risk incurred can ruin your finances.
Yes.
So meaning you have to be extremely careful.
Yes.
So
And
let's
plan ahead.
let's assume in a long run, like in the whole year,
Yeah.
you don't have. I know it's not possible, but let's
Yeah.
say you don't have a major risk incurred. Would you pay your bills?
Yeah, definitely. To
Okay.
definitely.
I mean, it's
That's why
paying
I say
her
it's
bills.
both
She
ways.
just went home and just 5.5 million
Five-
get another.
Yeah,
Like,
so-
oh,
Like, no, but imagine me living soft girl life with 5.5 million instead of me to go and buy Canon camera.
But even if that camera did not spoil, you know, one thing with people that handle equipment and the
Yes.
rest, like
Yeah.
they always want something. Like
Yeah,
they
you always
always
want
want
an upgrade.
something.
I know, right?
Like I
You
have a
always want an
DJI
upgrade.
and it's DJI 3 and I'm already looking at the 4. Like
Yeah.
you always want to buy something. It's
Yeah.
it
So
happens.
meaning, because I was having a conversation with someone that like has like an equipment house and everything, and then he was like telling me how difficult it is to run the business because you can be buying, let me use what she just said, you can be buying the DJI 3 today
I'm
and then they're
telling
announcing the
you.
DJI 4, and then the next project you bought the DJI 3 is requiring the DJI 4.
Every
Yeah,
time,
every time.
the advice I would get is, NY, you're a filmmaker, you should buy
You should
equipment.
upgrade.
I'm like, I'm not buying no equipment because there was a time that we were using what? Like, you wake
This
up
is
one
for
day
Black
and they're
Magic.
like, oh no, we're not filming with Black Magic
Black Magic,
anymore.
yeah, I feel
We're
you.
not using it's
feel you.
so you are buying Black Magic 6K today.
and tomorrow-
Tomorrow they've moved on.
moved to the-
Canada has released one mat now.
So would you say renting is way
yeah,
safer?
it's rent-
I've been renting. I think so. Before I got into film directing, I was a TV presenter and I was in charge of the office. I was in charge of equipment. And let me tell you, equipment is one thing that I've drained. Like when I hear equipment, I run away. So the office, I was in charge of the office equipment, and you can film with this. The way we're filming now,
Yeah.
the next day you come and this something has happened to sound or
Yeah.
something has happened to camera, like
Yeah.
we just use
just,
this.
yeah,
It
honestly,
can shut down at any time.
Okay, I
like
feel you.
Well, as in the
people
case of
But for
Tamara,
me,
can
I
you
cannot
rent?
rent like that?
me, I rent
can't rent like that.
for filmmaking.
For
Yeah,
filmmaking,
you
you
rent.
it's
You can
personal
rent.
for you.
For photography, you can't rent like
Yeah.
that. So.
Wow.
Wait, why would you? Why? I want to know why.
Because you
So
want to film anytime.
Again, I do food and product photography. Understand that is more like it's a smaller niche.
Okay.
And then for the kind of I would typically shoot with a 100 lens. If you go to a renter, you will not typically find a 100 lens just like that.
Just like that.
Yes,
so it's like
because I'm
some,
shooting,
yeah,
yeah, so
some
there
equipment you
some
need that kind of
equipment
like
I need
scarce
that
and
are just
everything.
specific to me. Do you
Right.
understand? And then because of like the scale of work that I do,
Yeah.
I cannot be renting a camera. every
No,
day.
it's
I
cheaper.
have to own
it's
one.
cheaper.
It's
Yeah.
cheaper for me to own one because today I'm shooting for this brand, I'm shooting here,
Okay.
and then tomorrow I'm going here and I'm doing something else. So I have to own to get my business running faster.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay, so one last question because both of you it
Why
looks
are you
like
asking us
no because no I like so in as much as we are like she said spilling teas and whatever.
Yes.
I like to learn like because I mean it's very very interesting like the fact that you guys are similarly doing the same thing but I'm seeing different takes. So it's kind of like very very intriguing.
She's a director.
Yeah, no,
And
but
then-
she handles. She's a director, so she's still familiar
She's-
with
yeah, she's done-
cameras and all of
yeah.
that. And I'm pretty sure she has come across it. But this is my last question. So
Okay.
you have a budget of let me call it a ridiculous amount of a 50 million, right? Would you rather buy or have your own equipment house, or would you rather move with trend of using that as your startup capital to rent as you go? So like you have you're financially stable, you're financially free from whatever it is, right? So would you rather like have your own equipment house, or would you just okay, there's a job, they need this, I'll just rent? Which would you prefer? And also this question is like I'm still throwing it out to people that want to like go into
Yeah.
what you're saying, like the most safer option from your experiences though.
So I like to own.
Okay.
I like to own. So I'll rather like purchase my own equipment and maybe like rent it out to other people. But
Okay.
personally, I like to
You
own.
like to own, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Okay. So what about you, Nana? Tell us a bit
Hey.
The renter.
about your type of art. No, I want to
yeah,
tell us a
yeah,
bit
yeah.
about that type of art. Does it
If he pays
empty-
my bills?
Yes, or empty.
Please, how many film directors own Range Rover and are flying first class
But
and
it's
stuff?
It's your immediate bill.
No, but we're talking about like your basic
Relax.
needs.
My
Your
dear-
basic needs.
Basic
No, she has business because I know she owns a food business, right?
My dear, let me tell you. And how did I even get into that food business? one day I was like, I was supposed to use that money for film. I was like, what? Look, this thing. Let me tell you, the truth is, for directing, because I do producing and directing, and let me tell you, producing pays more. For directing, it doesn't pay my
It's
bills.
not directing you to
Child.
the right place.
You know, you're a producer. You know how much you like to give to us directors.
It's not
It
directing
doesn't.
you
I don't
to the
know,
right-
I
It doesn't. It ain't
are well paid
or
in my
maybe
company.
I think it's maybe because my lifestyle is a bit
That's what I'm saying. Like,
expensive.
let's
I
yes.
think that for some people, you know, but for me, any money that cannot buy me wig or anything, if you are paying me, it's vexing me because as that money is coming in, like I will not be able to use it for something standard. Like art, like filmmaking is something that I just enjoy doing.
passion.
So it's something that I just enjoy putting my money. But if it's that I want to use it to ball
top
in
life.
this Lagos, no.
So your
no.
filmmaking, your art is your passion.
Yes,
But
it is.
that's not like where the money is coming
Nah.
But I feel like low key, like everybody's experiences as low key answered the question and everything, because from what I'm starting to hear, majority of creatives have like 3 or 4 other things they're doing. Or like
You
other-
have to.
and it's,
It's economy,
Imagine
oh.
if you're an actor. Imagine if
that's why I'm not saying anything.
Actors are even boring now. But imagine if when you start acting, are you
Yes.
going to be able to have that money?
That's what I'm saying. It's not possible. Like, that's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
you
That's
need something
like because I know I trekked, I suffered. Audition money. God of mercy, I compare 5 by 7. God.
And you know that I've lost jobs. So let me tell you something. This was a very painful experience for me. So it's even twice that someone has told me. So someone sent me a message. My friend was like, "Oh, I told someone about you. They're gonna call you."
Yeah.
So I said, nobody has called me. Oh. He now said, that the person checked your Instagram.
And then he was like, he doesn't think he can afford.
Like,
it.
this one get money, oh.
No, like the person checked your Instagram and was just like, how much I want to pay this director. So I just laughed it up. Do you know this thing happened again? The next one really pained me because this person said, I sent your page to a producer, and then the producer was like, this one a bad yo. That's all. That's how I look. Like I was not like, wait a minute, what's going on? And the producer is an actor. I was like,
So
But
to
you
be
said-
honest, to be
Like what you're
honest,
saying, like you feel like you're being underestimated because of your lifestyle.
no,
your,
I feel like so. Because I have another page where I post my films, but
Yeah.
I now start putting. If you come to my page, I even pinned the films
Man,
there.
everything up
But I feel like maybe you already say that you want to pay so amount, then you now come to the page. And now you have not even asked me. You don't even. I'm not collecting small money, safe, but you don't even want to ask me. You're just like, what? Me, I know that for this person. Well, how much will I pay this person? And it has happened to me
A lot
that
of times.
twice, but I know it has happened more than that.
and I feel, and for those people watching this, I just feel like, when it comes to business, right, approach,
Yeah.
right, and be open to a yes or no.
You don't even know if I want to do it for free.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Be open to a next because you don't really know
I
where
agree. I
the
agree.
person is at that moment,
Yeah.
right? Because
Yeah.
what if you were at the point? Let's assume that let's just assume you were bigger than the project, but you were at the point of let me just help someone do something. What?
But
if-
you
what
know,
if
it
that was
happens
the
as I
situation?
think, like as creatives, sometimes we can even fall in love with a.
Yes, that's what
the
I'm saying.
money
The
is
person
not
can
enough,
just
but
send
you
the
want
script
to-
and be like, no, this guy,
just want
I
to
go
do it.
support you, like your head is there. Because I know there are some productions too, like you said, they'll come to you as kiniko, but there are some people that you go no say truly this person will get, and if he get, and truly this person is trying to make a difference, and just like, okay, this is like my sacrifice to you, like this is like me supporting your movement, that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Because don't worry what you're saying, I understand what you're saying. Like it's like me too at the time where this so-called series came out, right? People were like, we cannot call him again, oh.
You have hammered.
Do you understand that kind of thing? You have to charge kiniko, but it's just like judging already without approach, and I feel like that's what's really affecting us.
Yeah, I
because
feel
a
like
lot of people
count like
conclude
they're
because of-
counting
Yeah.
themselves
Yeah.
out of the equation. They're putting themselves out of it.
Yeah.
But there are people that have come to my Instagram and they'll be like, I cannot afford this person. Or because,
Without even
because this person,
asking.
this person has worked for
Working.
XYZ brand. I work for XYZ brand. I cannot afford this person. But for me, like, why count yourself out? Have the conversation with me. Let's see what
Your ideas,
we
your
can do.
budget,
Let's
things
see
like
your
that.
because there's some projects for me that are just out of interest.
Yeah.
Say that. So for me, why product photography works is because I enjoy doing multiple things.
Yeah.
I easily get stuck in one thing
Yeah.
and feel bored or like I'm not interested anymore. Maybe now I need to keep relationship. Oops.
Eh, well,
Self shade. Okay, that's not true. I'm very good at those. But I feel like once your brief is interesting to me,
Yeah.
or your product is interesting, I want to know what I want to know what you're doing. So like I keep the finances aside first and say, tell me what your plan is. Tell me your vision for your brand. Let me see. So there are times that there are projects I've worked on that it was the project that was interesting to me wasn't the money. So
Yeah, I get that.
talk to me about it. Let's see.
Let's
Don't
know
just-
if
don't
I
just
could come
judge
through,
me.
yeah.
Like, what they say, don't
Because
judge
I mean, I might be charging,
by
I
the
might be
cost.
charging a 1 million, right? By the time you start
Yeah.
talking, I'll be like, come on, I go like this thing. Oh. Okay, see, bro, you don't have a 1 million naira. Let me see. Okay, I'll do this thing for you.
Yeah.
700, but XYZ, XY. I mean, it's business. There are a lot of ways.
Yes,
To be
there are
honest,
other things you can bargain.
they can bargain
Yeah.
with because
Okay,
all
so
these
I
big
can't
men,
get
they
1
they
million, but
do
let's
more of
do like this, so
collaboration.
let's do
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Wait, but okay. So now that we're here, with what you're saying, have you ever been at a stage where Survivor forced you to compromise your creative standards?
See,
Nah.
for me, I always say this thing.
For you know,
No. So
I feel like you guys are. I feel like you guys are too bougie for that lifestyle.
No. So see, Susan, see for that,
Yes.
even if you are bougie, because I'm not gonna lie, me, I have my friends that
Yeah.
with the yarn, like with the yarn beyond. I'm okay. Say I see they go.
Yes.
There are just some people that are brought up with a lot of principles,
Yes.
and I'm one of them. Even if I'm dying, Susan, I'd rather call my friend Alpha, wire me 200, 300, than
Than do
reduce
something
myself.
for
Like I
myself.
can't. Like this one, I'm not even saying
It's
because
not-
we did
look,
podcast
let
or
me-
anything.
Let,
Like
let
you
me
get.
say something. Let me say something. So when I started filmmaking, I really enjoy being a director, and I just wanted to shoot something and then show people that I can do this
can do
because
this,
I was
yeah.
just entering the industry. What is it?
I know where you're heading. I know where she's going. No, continue. I know it's there. You can see what you're saying.
So when you're saying survival, like
Yeah.
when I shot my film, then there was a time that someone now said, okay, help me shoot this.
Yeah.
And if you know anything about filmmaking, you know the kind of lights you use.
Yeah.
Imagine if you had like LEDs everywhere.
Yes.
You know how it's gonna look.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, this is the equipment list. Oh no, it's so expensive. Let's use this. So we went ahead to use what this person had. It was a woman. This film, it's not looking
Like God bless you. That's what I said. I know where you're headed to. Because see.
That was what you said.
Like,
Now,
we did
yeah.
not, we did not even. So since that day, I now learned. If you want me to come and you're not ready to change some things, don't worry.
Yeah.
My favorite English is I'm not the director.
I'm not the director for
because
you.
at the end of the day, you now have to. They will put it there.
Exactly.
And then when an ask film.
And to be honest, they won't state the conditions at which you were in. They'll just be like, oh, I had the girl on my project. What did she do for me? That kind of thing.
Let me tell you, and then there's this thing. Let me tell you, directors. There are some films they'll watch and they'll see a name. They don't expect anything. Then there are some they'll watch. They'll be like, no, what's going on? Why do you take this project? What
Yeah,
happened
what
in
kind of
this
stuff?
film? When I wanted to join Directors Guild, first of all, joining Directors Guild is someone because you do their tests,
plenty
and
things, yeah.
whatever, plenty things, and then they'll still do their screening. And the present chairman of Lagos,
Yeah.
I didn't even know him from anywhere. He messaged, he was like, Nana, I've seen your film. I don't know where. So, like, Nana, I've seen your film. Oh, you're already in my Lagos. That was even before they
Wow.
finished
Yeah.
the screen. So I feel like that's like, hey, it's very important. Survival. If
Yeah,
you do
so
survival, you just
I
put
feel
your-
like
The kind of work that you put your name on
Yes.
is very important.
it's very important. Yeah.
Always remember that it is
One
your
bottle
work
for
that
you. One
speaks
bottle
for
for
you.
you. One bottle
Bring
for
it.
you.
Always remember it is your work that speaks for
But
you.
sometimes you
Yeah.
need
And not-
money.
Yes, but then for me, let me say my own. I'm comfortable with my sapa. Instead of instead of
Another bottle for you.
owe
Because
me.
I'm not gonna lie. See, you need
instead
money,
of,
right?
Instead of me to do
Okay,
like
let her
a
finish.
type of like work that doesn't align with me, I'll just be like, no worry, I will stay. I will stay knowing that something that fits into the kind of work that I like to put out would come, And in that moment,
In the long run, it works.
if it too
Yeah,
choke,
because
will
I
call
think
my
about it from this perspective.
I will call my
Somebody
sister.
else.
I need, God bless you, because I think about it from this
I will call
perspective.
Suzanne.
I need money, right? I'm dying. What if this job that I'm trying to kill myself to be a part of, to get this money, didn't come? I'm not gonna die, I'm still gonna survive.
Okay.
So if this thing is gonna cause more damage, because now from your story, what you did was compromising your standard, and it cost more damage beyond the money.
Because somebody else will see
because-
that
Yeah,
traffic.
somebody else
They'll
yeah.
sit and be like,
They'll see that
ah,
and be like,
what you did.
Exactly.
I'm not
And
calling
to
now.
you now, you just needed to survive at that point,
Yeah.
but you're ruining yourself
Jobs that are
slowly.
not
Yes,
great like that.
doesn't
It's those
make
ones that we go front first. It's that one that everybody will see first.
Exactly.
That you're trying to hide. That's
That's the one they'll see. And
That's
to
one
be
that
honest,
they
like
see.
how
And
do they
that's
see
one that
So
we
do
don't
you
know.
know? Do you know one time I when somebody was like, help me. I don't know what happened with the director, but they just wanted me to help with the project.
Yeah.
And because this person is somebody that I respect so much, like, so I was like, okay, no wahala. I even just finished shoots the day before, but I was like, don't worry, I will be there. Let's go. I now get on set. Oh, where is the cameraman? Anyway, it can happen. The cameraman, if he will set his camera, then he will run to go and do the lights. I was like, okay, we're here. He was one doing everything. Then I was like, that one, my brain was already.
Yeah.
I was still calm. Then I was like, okay, where's the what's these people that bring the clothes, wardrobe?
Wardrobe, costume guys.
Costume,
Costume department.
Yeah.
Because the man we're supposed to shoot was supposed to be like a chief and whatever,
Yeah.
but the clothes he was wearing was not nice. I'm like, I can't shoot this. Okay, costume person, bring
Change
clothes.
the outfit.
Where's costume person? They just
Now see
brought
the
one
camera
big-
guy.
No, they brought one big. That was so like, they're like all the clothes is inside. We don't even know if we have something like that. My head just did boom boom. I just went to the car. I called the person. I said, come on. Before I did, I just called another director that was like bigger than me in the industry. I explained everything that was happening. The director said, Nana, out, be
Run
going.
away.
Your name is going to be
Run,
going.
run.
Be going.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I've been
Don't be
it to
angry.
scar you for a very
Don't
long
be
time.
upset because you don't have anything.
gaffer.
Yeah,
You
you have,
don't
yeah.
have,
It will
right.
scar you. It will scar you. It's better you're hungry than you just be like say it's not the best example, but just be like say you go thief because say you did hungry, they
There's
can't
this
catch you.
saying that you're only as
can't
good
beat
as
you.
your last job.
Exactly.
Have you heard that? You're as good as your last job.
Your last
Yes.
job, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So whatever
And your
flaws
last
you
job
made,
cannot be the one
like
that was not good.
yeah.
Me, I've not been scared to be hungry. Oh. Back in the day when I was
Read back in the day. Read back in the day.
Back in the day when I was a TV presenter, I worked in one station that they were owing us month one, they owed us salary.
Wow.
By month two, they were still explaining. One day the president said, you're supposed to, I'm not coming. But like because you're also thinking, you already have this job before you get. TV is small. Before you get another job, and if you gotta do something here, they would have told the other TV station you're going to apply that this person's head is not correct. I say, well, I'm so Gary down to be using my transport.
I swear, cause it's crazy.
And I so Gary until I got another job. So please, if it's
crazy.
so Gary, I don't mind.
Exactly.
And I think that there's also a mindset thing,
Okay.
right? Just always know that something else will come.
Something else will come,
believe
and you
in
won't
yourself.
die.
And something better
You
will
won't
come.
die.
If you die, if you go resurrect.
You would. And see, this is just
You'll
a
be
very
fine.
good
Yeah.
moment to say, make friends. Be good to people.
Be good,
Be good to
yeah.
people. Make friends. Make connect. Don't come to an environment and be forming and I mean big partner. See, because life is life. We've seen all this way they show for Nollywood films say the rich man became poor. It dey happen. Like it dey happen. Like you will always need help no matter what position you are in. So yeah, your friends can always come true for you in moments like that. Trust me. Rather than putting yourself in a very, very,
know,
very
I was
terrible
affected.
situation. That one's FD.
That's interesting. I wanted to ask, like, with product photography,
Yeah.
do you do your own creative directing
Okay,
in
so
that,
it
or
depends
like, do
on
your clients
where
give you
the
like a
brief
script
comes
for
from.
you?
So
create
sometimes
that?
the brief comes from agencies.
Okay.
So the agencies already have done the creative work. They have come up with a mood board, the brief, color palette, everything. So
Yeah.
they come to the photographer to say, okay, so this is
This
what
is
we
what
want
it
to
is
do.
and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you have any inputs? Do you like? So we have that
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah.
But then I also work with independent brands, like some very small brands,
Yeah.
Yeah.
some like bigger brands. So there's a client of mine that I work with that does bags, right? Great
Bags,
brand.
like
Yeah,
bags.
like handbags.
Okay.
Great brand. So because I've worked with them, I think we've done about a dozen sessions or so.
Yeah.
So because I've worked with them over time, now they just come to me and say, okay, so Tamara, we have a new collection. Oh, so the collection is like this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now take. And
Do your
then
thing.
I now go and do my thing. So I think about it. But then it's also important to me that the client knows where my head is at.
Yeah.
So I now think about it and say, okay, so your bag looks like this. This is what I think we should do.
Yeah.
What do you think? So I take it back to them. We have a conversation and then we
Yeah.
agree on
Well,
something.
that's how they go.
And
Alright.
then we do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
That
both
works.
ways. Yeah.
So, this last one. What has challenged you more in your career? Lack of opportunities or lack of funds?
Oh, when you cook.
Lack of funds.
Oh, when you cook.
Lack of funds.
Lack of
You lack of funds. How? When they fly first class, it's definitely not lack of funds.
Yeah, I need money. Oh.
But yeah, I feel
More
like,
money.
lack of funds, lack of funds.
Yeah, I
Yes.
agree. Lack of fun.
Lack of funds.
Imagine you had a trust fund somewhere like with billions.
Yeah, you can just
No,
like
what you
go
can
there,
telling you.
tender your idea, and they give it to you.
Yeah, we
It's-
just
because
involve.
these days now nobody wants to even release money to anybody. So come on, the whole funding thing is very difficult. I won't even lie,
Yeah.
it's very very difficult. So that
That's
kind of
interesting.
Yeah.
So, what do we do? Do you have one, if you would advise anyone out there, maybe trying to pursue a product photography career, being a director, that's you. or
Me,
an
I'm scared
actor?
for this your product career because of AI.
Fair point.
No, you need to see the type of work she does.
That when AI, like when AI started,
But no, yeah.
If I take
AI,
the thing
AI
with
has-
AI,
we're saying
if I
so.
take that her picture, I can take her picture that I instruct AI. Do these pictures like the pro, so.
Try.
Even just give me like I don't know. When I see photographers, I'm scared of.
Yeah,
I'm scared
I've
for
gotten
them.
This a lot. Everybody says, oh, especially for product photography. Are you sure it's not going to put you out of business? For me, AI has helped my business and it does not put me out of business. So over time, like Photoshop now has like a generative AI thing. in it.
for
Yeah.
So I now use that as part of my business. So there are things that I ordinarily would have tried to do
your
with camera.
yeah.
I would just do it with AI.
Yeah.
And it's a faster process for me to get my work done.
Okay.
And then still there are brands that still feel like AI does not really give them what they're looking for.
Yes.
It's still plastic.
It looks so plastic and fake.
Because
I
you
like
look-
AI.
And there's not really any
Look
soul
at
in it.
Yeah.
during Christmas, a lot of photographers they didn't get that opportunity where they had to take because people just take their normal pictures. You don't even have to wear the.
Yes,
So
AI.
I feel
Put
like-
me in
I
a
feel
in
like-
a in a Christmas PJs and put me in front of a
and
Yeah, I
Christmas
it's
feel
not
tree.
changing their face, so.
So I feel like where that can like where you can cross the line on that is authenticity. So for example,
Yes.
now you can't tell AI to snap whatever that bag is, shoji. They will give you something very plastic,
Generic.
Yeah. So I feel like to photographers out there, you need to kind of like start putting that raw, organic authenticity to show that you would have typed all of this in AI. This is what you get. This is what I went to myself. I carry myself. Carry the
Yes,
bag.
to
I
shoot.
snapped. Or
Yeah.
you get because AI. You want to describe area boy to AI. Or AI. There is something where they break bottle of person's head. It will never give it to you.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah, I feel like that's it.
Yeah. Okay, so for everyone watching at home, from everything you've said and your journey, what would be that one advice, one life-changing advice that you can give anyone out there that wants to be a product photographer, a director, or an actor?
Okay, so for me, I would say start from where you are. Just start.
Yeah.
So there's so many times that people are trying to say, oh, let me have this before I do this. Let me have that before I do. Just start from where you are. Start small. If it's a phone that you have, if it's a regular DSLR, just start. Start first, and then you pick it up from there. Don't wait for everything to fall in line before you begin. You go wait, tire.
Chai,
Just just start.
what about you?
I honestly don't know what to say because when it comes to directing, it's harder.
Okay.
Like before anybody can even trust you with their film, you have to prove that it's something you can do. So I think my first would be to go to a film school. Because it
Okay.
also helps. Sometimes when you say, oh, I went to so film school, they have this, okay, maybe you have
Confidence,
been
you know
taught.
what you're doing.
So maybe go to a film school And you can also learn on the streets. On the streets is being on sets, being on different
Yeah.
sets. I feel like you can also pick things from there and ask a lot of questions. Don't be too shy. If you have all those directors that you like, you can ask them.
Maybe like
"This is what I
shadow
want to
them,
do.
follow
Yes,
them
how
around.
can I do this? How can I do that?" Directors do it as well. Sometimes they're watching a video, will come and ask you that, which camera do you use for
Yeah.
this? So it's something that you just ask questions. There's no stupid question,
And I think
and
that
that's
ties
it.
into what he said initially, that when you go somewhere, try to actually talk to people and
Yeah.
not isolate yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you're creating connections and you're talking with people,
Yeah.
you would have more opportunity.
Exactly, which
Not
brings me to
sitting
my
around
one.
isolated.
I feel like this new
which-
generation of people that are just like, I don't like people, like
Yeah.
my
So
space.
that's the thing. Honestly, like from once you make such type of statement, I just know that you never experience like not till you be small picking that kind of thing. But yeah, my ultimate advice is make friends. Make friends. And I'm not gonna lie, that's one thing that saved me over the years. Now, from where I started from, my type of job, the whole acting thing, is more of like a psychological or like a mental type of thing. And once in a while, you just need that one person that clicks on your videos every time, supports you and everything. That's what keeps pushing. And for my event thing, there's just this feeling that when you invite someone and the person comes out, it just makes you want to do more. And yeah, from there, relationship broadens because you don't know who is who and you don't know who has what, that kind of stuff. So my one big advice to everyone watching this is just make friends.
But how will making friends help as an actor now?
How will it make? Yes.
If I want to be an actor
it's
now,
gonna,
I
it's
go and
gonna
make
motivate.
friends.
It's gonna motivate you because at the end of the day, if you're an actor, right, and you make friends, like okay, let me take it back to when we did John Boss, right?
Yeah, imagine like if I'm trying to enter the industry.
So I remember my very first audition, right? I went there, I didn't know anybody, I didn't know anything. I just went on Facebook and I just typed auditions in Lagos, blah blah blah. I got there, right? It was just a mess. And then I started speaking to people, I started making friends. And there's somebody that put me on. He opened doors to like opportunities, right? And then I started seeing like flow of auditions and everything. And then we became friends and everything and all of that. And then it was very helpful. And then yeah, that's where the whole thing picked up.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Because I made friends now with Susan. Oh. Susan know what I want. She not give it to me.
Don't worry, don't worry. In this year 2026,
Hey.
we go run them. We go run them.
I mean, she's not your friend now. That's you say. Yeah, I mean, she's not your friend. Making friends is not talking to people. It's not I can like me in a day. I can talk to 1 million people. But
That don't mean that you're
the
friends.
person I will say, give me your number. I will call you later. Is the person, and even at that point, the thing still cut. Because it's not everybody you still mix with at the end of the day. So yeah, that one's empty.
That's interesting. All right, guys, this has been fun. I feel like there's still so much to say. But, I mean, if we keep talking, we will not sleep tonight. And we still have to watch a movie.
What movie are
So, right about now, it's movie time. So, what movie should we watch?
I'm the worst person because my kind of movies they're all psychological
Yeah, I get.
movies and
Where
they're
are
movies
on
that
Netflix or on YouTube?
To use your brain.
I like it though. See,
What do you
there's some
use?
movies that when I finish watching I'll be confused.
I'm all for feel good movies. Just watch and have
Well,
it.
fair point.
I'm already using my brain during the day. To watch that.
Yes,
I
you
don't
just want to
I don't
relax
want
and
to
just
think-
yeah.
I don't want to know what happened and
feel
why
you.
somebody was. Just give me something. Let me laugh and go.
Yeah, I feel you.
Just
Nah.
laugh and go home.
I like movies that challenge
No,
me.
no.
So we do have
not
one?
challenging enough.
Or we don't have any?
Again.
You're watching. Should I just play?
Just play it.
Yeah, you can play
whatever.
something. Can we watch something romantic because this girl does not have love?
Well, but I'm pretty sure.
You said it yourself.
What I said.
What did you
I
say?
have. That's not what I said.
You said that's why your relationship does not work. So let's watch something.
No.
I said I
Think
get
I have hope.
bored dumb.
She said she gets
Bored
bored
dumb. I
easily.
get bored easily doing the same thing. That's what
Yes.
I said. You see, this is how they will say what you do not say.
Fair point.
I wanted to help. Oh, I wanted to help.
Fair point.
I wanted to help.
Fair point.
What about,
What should we watch?
has everyone seen Oloture? I've seen it.
Well, I've seen it, right?
but we can see it.
we can
Let's
see
see it again.
Let's
All right.
The
Oloture
first
it
one was
is.
really, it was good.
So which one are we? The first part or the
The
second
first
part?
one, the first one.
Which one
The
are we
first
seeing?
one.
The first one.
The first one.
Really? Okay.
Let's
do you know anybody that's gone through it? Because this is
Yeah,
intense.
God forbid, I don't know.
I cannot know
anyone
somebody
that
that
has.
please. That,
What?
I will not know someone that
what
was.
kind of emotional support down to provide?
Like, do you get this literally can be someone's life in real
Because
life.
sorry doesn't fix this type of thing.
But actually, this
Wow.
Honestly.
I mean, I enjoy that film every time.
Yeah.
I like the things that it addresses in the society because this happens everywhere.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Sex trafficking.
yeah.
Happens a lot of time, like, and it's just so funny that this is someone's story. This can be we don't even know. The person can even be watching this thing right now.
Exactly.
It's someone's story, and to be honest, like, I would really want to even let me not say I wouldn't want to know how I feel, but like, I just want to know like how this person feels, like how that type of life has impacted her or him, whatever, and it's crazy. Like,
I wouldn't want to like victimize anyone. You know, like you said, this can be someone's story, but I
Yeah.
feel one important thing that I took from that story is contentment. I know circumstances pushes people beyond their values.
fair point.
Contentment, and you know, it just contentment just defeats like greed, and it allows you to stay, and you know, it allows you to stay focused and work hard for what you want rather than compromise your values. I wouldn't say everybody in the story wanted to compromise their values because some people were really just grabbed
Yeah.
and pushed
whole
into
thing,
sex
yeah.
trafficking, but yeah, and
But in
I
fact that you
love
have
it.
to pay to leave Nigeria, stay in Nigeria. Nigeria will work.
Yeah, so
Nigeria is
Nigeria go
working.
better, Africa go better.
So yeah, technically.
All right then, thank you guys so much.
But anyway, before we end, just know that I wanted her to play a love film for you, but I wanted to help you, but you turned your back on me. So
Everybody
Right.
quiet to the beginning.
no
That's not what I
wahala.
said.
That's not what she said.
That's not what I
No,
said.
But if you want to fall in love, Sha.
I'm,
Hey.
I'm open to it.
Well, it's a love show now. Let's talk about it. Welcome to the match. All right, guys, it's been so fun having you. I hope you can come back on another day. My sleepover.
Yeah.
If I come back, we have to watch better movies.
Like what? Another love.
Something.
A detective.
Don't say
Action.
Who's
Horror film.
I actually don't like romance movies because I feel like it's always the same.
Yeah.
Act 1, they meet. Act 2, they separate.
Problem.
Act
Act 3,
three,
they not
they
just
come
come out
back
there and
together.
one for this.
Together.
But that's
They
how
not
life.
just come out there and one for themselves.
That's how life is. You're married now. Think about your own story. Did you not meet?
That's what.
It wasn't all like
And you
a
fought
conflict.
too, yeah, true,
And did you
Sha.
guys not come back together?
Yeah.
That's real life.
I like stories that there are some movies that after you watch the movie you don't know what happened. Like you still have to go on TikTok and put The Island Explained.
Fair
This
point.
one
I feel
explained.
you,
These
I
are the
feel
kind
you.
of movies. Like when you're sleeping, you're like, I just watched.
How are you watching a movie and still using your
That's what I like. That's what I
This
like.
was something very easy. Feel good, you laugh, and all of that.
brain? Have a good time. It's entertainment. It's not the CIA work. I mean.
Abio. All right, my midnight gisters. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for staying tuned. Thank you for watching till the end, and thank you for sharing this channel. If you are just joining us today, you're welcome. It's a good place here. We have real conversations, no gatekeeping. And again, until next time, next week, same time. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Let's sleep.